been turning, then I'm turning in, I'm turning red, I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so.
Ohayou gozaimasu! My name is Victor-san. This is how I talk now that I have been to Japan. Japan. Let me check the audio real quick.
Konnichiwa, minasan.
It's hard to talk like that.
The joke's so nice, we had to do it twice.
Yes. Welcome back to Vic and Hope.
Oh. Wow.
I hope you missed us.
But you probably didn't.
Yeah, maybe not.
I have my doubts.
We're playing Pokemon! Should we be a
Most,
guy because we both played girls in like our normal playthroughs?
No.
Or we just be a girl?
No, because then you're just literally a child, and that's gross.
Should I be black?
How dare you?
I had to ask the black question. Let's be a silver-haired Aryan race. What's her name gonna be?
Daenerys Targaryen, Stormborn, Mother of Dragons, Breaker of Chains. I don't remember the
Greta,
rest.
Stormborn, Breaker of Climates.
Breaker of Climate.
Name, oh, I know. We'll name ourselves,
Garfield?
Garbaggio!
Garbaggio has 2 G's.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Garbaggio.
Garbaggio?
Yeah, so
Garbaggio.
we're playing Pokemon.
Nice.
We're gonna talk about going to Japan. 'Cause that's
at
what we
some
did.
point, we will.
That's what I mean. I figure we, you know.
I feel like we got some warm-up topics,
get
though.
into Pokemon. Well, I think the obvious warm-up topic to get into
I have others
is playing
beyond
Pokemon because we're playing Pokemon.
But we have a couple, right?
Like that starts off as
Yeah.
YouTube. I didn't know that we would do multiple warm-up talk. That we just get into
Well, they're quick. They're
Yeah?
quick.
Okay.
It's more just
a refresher,
a quick like hey,
a quick aside.
look what I found. It's
Yes.
it's my show and tell more than anything.
Gaze upon His Majesty Tony Stark
Yep.
as he welcomes you to the Galar region. So,
The Galar region.
I've beaten this game at this point.
Cool. Wow, you're so
Obviously.
cool, dude.
I'm just giving, I'm gonna give our context into playing this game
what
before
a
we get
badass.
into it.
He's beaten
Nice.
Pokemon. I love you. I'm sorry.
All right, here we are. We're doing Vic and Hope. We're back.
He's beaten a game for children. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
What an accomplishment.
Are we turning into Nick Spheres? We just have this
no.
giggly intro.
Because
What, are you enjoying yourself? Are you having fun doing this Let's Play?
If we were
Are
Nick
you-
Spheres
what
and
the
Nick
fuck is
Spheres'
wrong with you?
girlfriend, you would make a quip and then stare at me for approval
That's
after
true.
you made the
well,
quip.
we don't have a camera, so that can't be a
True,
joke.
True.
And they wouldn't be able to see my face. Oh shit, it's
Oh
that
my
boy.
god.
Do you like wearing shorts over leggings? Because I've got the boy for you.
Wow.
Do you like facial hair that doesn't match your actual hair? Do I have the boy for you?
The carpets don't match the
Hey, I
bricks.
forgot he has like a gang sign.
True. He does.
The white power sign.
he's thrown up that WP. Oh my god, I've never seen a Dynamax before.
It does very much
It's
bother
so
me
large.
in this game. Like, it's not as bad here, but it gets way worse. Where, like, they do the mouth flapping as if they were
I
saying
hate
the
it.
words, and
Yeah.
there's no audio. There's no sound
No
coming
one's
out.
voice acting anything, so you may as well not
Oh
do
my god,
that.
this is the best cutscene.
I love
This game
this
was
movie.
created for this moment. We're playing this on a TV for the first time, so it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I played through the whole game handheld, and Hope
I also have a
has
Switch
the Switch Lite. Yeah,
so I only have one choice.
yeah, but it is quite different because Nintendo on the Switch. I felt this way from the beginning. They design everything on the Switch to be a handheld, like beyond Breath of the Wild, because that was originally not designed to be a handheld, but the UI of the game is definitely designed to be on a handheld, because everything from dialogue to interface on the Switch in these fucking games, it's all gigantic. Like, the text bubbles are all humongous.
Definitely.
Like, you play Death Stranding, and everything is
text is
fucking, like, you could barely read it because the TV's across the room, and I'm on a big TV, and I'm squinting to read the shit because it's designed to be on a big HD TV, you know?
Yeah.
This game is designed to be on something that you're holding right in front of your fucking face, so, like, everything is enormous, and that's the same with all Switch games. Like, take, for instance, you know, even this. It's like, everything's, like, giant icons that you could really clearly see. You open up your menu here, there's all these big giant icons. Almost all of the games have these, like, the same sort of diagonal line patterns. Like, ARMS looks almost exactly like this. It's like very unified UI design throughout these games. And a Munchlax. Whoa, he had an animation. I'm so shocked.
Yeah, but,
He
like,
moved.
there's an animation where a dog does a spin, and it's bad.
That is true.
So the game sucks, basically.
Yes,
is what we're saying.
this is a piece of shit game.
0
For
out of 10.
losers, it's for
I hate
idiots,
Pokemon.
it's for children. I'm a child because I like Pokemon. I'm a literal child. Alright, we gotta get through all this fucking bullshit so we
Yeah.
can get into the fucking game. So we can go fucking beat Hop's ass repeatedly throughout the entire game.
God.
Because Hop is the biggest fucking
Hop
tool.
sucks.
Fucking queer.
I've never hated a human being more than I hate Hop.
I think the kid from Sun and Moon was worse. Because that kid
Was Hal
did
worse?
fucking nothing the whole time.
But it's worse because Hop does too much.
Yes, Hop is
He's
shoved
too
down your
much.
throat. He is shoved so
He's
far up your ass.
So
it's
exactly.
insane.
He is so far up your ass that he may as well be puppeteering you. It's like, oh my god, Hop, fucking let me breathe.
I think it's neat that his hair is clearly designed to look like a knight's helmet because he is a white knight.
He fucking
But,
is. God.
you know, it ties into the themes, even though he's black, and this is supposed to be in England.
England.
There are people of
Ingirisu.
color in England.
Is that true? Is there? Can you show me a study?
Oh, I actually can't.
Victor,
I can't substantiate that
if
claim.
you can't substantiate
I
a
can't
claim, I don't
substantiate
want to
that
fucking
claim.
hear it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
We're referring to.
I don't need to substantiate shit.
Yeah, I don't need to substantiate this anecdote.
Correct. Oh god. Okay, we're meandering into the
Yes.
meta. Let's reel it in.
We gotta reel. I mean, you know, it's been a few weeks since we did this. We've gone on some adventures. We're gonna have an obnoxious chucklefuck episode because we tend to do that.
We are a bunch of
We're getting used to
chucklefucks.
it again. We're meandering. We're laying down a lot of memes that absolutely no one in the world will understand.
Yep. Sorry.
We just watched a 10-minute long compilation of Conrad's appearance on a Destiny show. I hope you're listening to this, Conrad. Because at least through his, brief recapping, which obviously is, eliminating a certain degree of context, but he sure makes Conrad look like a dumb fucking asshole.
It is certainly cherry picking moments, but
some
of them you're like, oh,
yeah.
oh god.
Even though I got it, and I do agree with the point Conrad was trying to make.
The problem is that they're arguing on two completely different wavelengths
Yes,
for
exactly.
two completely different
Which was part of Conrad's point. I get it, because I've listened to Conrad talk about it at length afterwards for a million years, so I understand what he was doing. But listening to it in the context, he sounds like a fucking dumbass. And it's pretty fucking hilarious. The compilation was quite entertaining, even though I think Destiny fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're going on... Conrad is coming onto this show, and it's like, these are guys who... their religion is debating in semantics. These guys live on semantics and debating. Why are you even talking to them? You can't talk to this particular guy and convince him of what you're saying. Because Conrad's trying to say, no matter how much you argue that the Earth is flat, you're automatically wrong because the Earth is round. Okay. But you can't tell that to this kind of guy. He doesn't fucking get that. Because all he sees is winning and losing debates. That's all he cares about, is who wins and who loses. And who wins is the one who makes the best argument, no matter if they're right or not. Yes. Who can substantiate his claim to the best. Because it's not a determination of what is fact. It's a determination
Right.
of who wins the debate.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't
a
matter
debate is
who's
not
right.
a matter of arguing facts. It's a matter of who argues better.
Yes. And it's a matter of convincing the audience that they're wrong, even if they know they're right. Like, it's insane.
Correct.
These people fucking suck.
I'm very familiar with these kind of arguments growing up in a very Christian environment. Because you get a lot of this. You get a lot of people who will do all these debates, and it's just like, as long as everyone around you believes you're right, you won.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what a debate is. It doesn't matter if you're right.
It doesn't matter if what you're saying sounds absolutely fucking retarded and is dog shit. If
Yes.
everyone around you buys what you've said, you won the debate.
Yes. You were
Because
the
I
winner.
saw plenty of debates like that in my school.
Yes. I was good at that in high school. Conrad used to be good at that until he goes on some guy's show that makes a fucking career out of that. I don't know how you think... it's a fucking unstoppable force hitting an immovable object. That's what that
Yeah.
discussion is.
It's watching someone bang their head against a wall.
Because Conrad
You're just
can't
like,
lose
okay.
even if he's wrong. And this guy can't lose even if he's wrong. And will, can't take his logical mind out of context enough to understand an abstract comment that Conrad would make,
Yeah.
He just goes, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot.
But
Which
that's
is
also
true.
his job. I mean, to be fair.
Yes. I can't wait for Conrad to talk to fucking Vaush, because
Vouch.
Vaush is a Destiny fan who came out of that community, who was basically ostracized from that community for being too annoying.
Womp, womp, womp.
Gee whiz, I wonder how that conversation's gonna go. Another psychopath that literally lives by semantics.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait. Super
Ugh.
great.
It's nothing
That's
more
the thing that
obnoxious than
kills
people
me
that...
about, like, YouTube politics / social whatever. It's just like, it's just a bunch of people who aren't gonna change their mind. It's just like TV news. No one's
Yeah.
gonna change their mind.
Because
Everyone's just it's yelling into a void.
You
You're
wouldn't
like,
be
"All right."
arguing if you didn't think you were right. And so everyone's just screaming at each other that they are right and will never concede because they think they're right.
Correct.
They're not out there looking for information on whether they're right or wrong. They're just trying to prove to everyone that they're right.
Hey, just as a side note here, can we comment on how adorable the starters are?
Yes, they're amazing.
Okay,
Except for
good.
Grookey. He sucks.
Grookey
I don't
is
care if
still
he's
kinda
grown on
cute.
you. He's lame.
He's not my favorite.
He's
but
fucking lame.
He's fine. He's totally fine.
Yeah.
He's better than, like, Torchic.
I don't think he's better than Torchic.
I think he's better than Torchic.
I guess seeing him like this, he's okay. He's got his little wagging tail.
Yeah, seeing him in motion
Yeah.
is much more endearing.
I like how they turn to face you
Yeah,
as you run around.
that's
That's
pretty cute.
pretty adorable.
I like it. They're small.
Yeah, because so we watched Conrad and May's fucking reaction rating to all the Pokemon, which is so obnoxious because they hadn't played the game yet. And it's like
Victor,
your
what's
first
this
impressions
Pokemon's
of these.
name?
Oh, it's Fruki.
So why is this Pokemon Fruki?
For some reason, while we were in Japan, I kept forgetting Sobel's name and referring to him as Fruki because I was combining Grookey and Froakie into Fruki. And so Sobel's name became Fruki in my mind, and I kept saying it over and
You
over
said
again.
it
I kept
so
going,
much.
"Oh, it's Fruki! Oh, I can't wait to use Fruki." So now he is Fruki.
So this is our guy. This is Fruki. Oh, that's so...
Yeah.
It's so cute the way he puts both his hands in
Yeah.
yours.
Sobel is
So
fucking
cute.
10 out of 10 amazing. He's one of the best water designs of all time, and he's ruined by Inteleon. Even though Inteleon has grown on me. Like, I think it's fine. It
Inteleon's
just also
hands
sucks.
Are scary.
Wooloo is the greatest fucking Pokemon
Also,
of all time. They know
I would like to continue to call out Hop because he's a fucking coward because he abandons his Wooloo.
No, he gets it back.
He does?
Yeah, he gets it back.
Okay, I was gonna say.
He doesn't
If you
abandon Wooloo.
abandon the Pokemon that you grew up with
Yeah.
and left home with, you're a fucking coward.
He, like, throughout the game, he kind of gets new
He switches out
Pokemon
a
throughout,
lot.
but then, like, he ends up landing on a team by the end.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Which is neat, because it switches up the Pokemon, so it's not the same shit every time, even though it's basically the same shit every time. And I literally, throughout the entire game, never saw one of Rillaboom's attacks, because I one-shot him every time, because he's so fucking easy. It was retarded. Now I get to one-shot fucking Scorbunny
and
every time.
Raboot and Cinderace.
Yeah, I'll be happy to use Sobble because I wanted to use him the first time, and I thought Inteleon was too fucking gay. But now Inteleon's growing on me enough where I go, oh, I think I can tolerate him.
I don't like his hands.
His hands are creepy. He has big old yaoi hands.
He does have big old
and they're
yaoi
exaggerated by
hands.
his slender body.
His teensy, thin body, yeah.
Yeah. But as a whole, I fucking love these new Pokemon
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot.
absolutely.
I think most of them are amazing. I think
love them.
even the ones that are the worst are not as bad as the worst of other generations. I think people fucking love blowing this shit way out of proportion. Even though, like, as soon as you see him in the game, and you see him twice in the game, you've now adjusted to it, and they're just a Pokemon, you know?
Exactly.
None of them are, like, so far out of the art style or so far out of left field from what you would expect in these games that they feel out of place.
Everything feels like it belongs.
Some of them you'll even go like, is this a new guy or is this an old guy? I can't really tell because there's so many of these fucking games.
I had that scenario.
It's just a great game.
It is.
It's a fun time.
I mean... And, of course, this is coming from a fucking casual, but by far, this game is the most fun I've had with Pokemon in many years.
Yes.
Because, I mean, do you know how much I played of Sun and Moon? Probably about 3 hours. Yeah. And then I stopped because there's too much...
Sun and Moon is fucking tedious as shit at the beginning.
Yes.
It's very annoying.
It's too much tedium, and I already experienced enough tedium in my everyday life. So I'm not going to come home and then experience more tedium. Plus, the 3DS, like, the screen is so small, I don't know. It was just a chore for me to play. Whereas on the Switch, the screen is big and beautiful, and this game relieves a lot of the tedium from what you have to do, and you want to see all the new guys, and it's just fun and exciting.
Yes. It plays well into my thesis that the games aren't getting easier for kids, because kids have always played the games. It doesn't make sense for them to make it easier for kids. Kids are already naturally driven to throw themselves at the wall no matter how many times they fail, because they are children. The games are getting easier for adults.
For me.
Because the gameplay loop isn't good enough to support it without... Like, the games aren't fun enough when they're hard, you know? It's not fun enough to keep you going if it's tedious, because you'll just give up. But they want adults to play the games because they're gonna, you know, the millennials age and they still want to buy Pokemon. Kids will always buy Pokemon. It doesn't matter. They don't have to appeal to kids. They already appeal to kids.
Exactly.
What they need to appeal to is adults.
Adults who have money and will go buy Pokemon plushies and, you know, all this other dumb shit.
Because as I played through this game, I went, this is the one that Hope is the most likely to beat because she doesn't have time for this shit.
Exactly.
You don't have time to play a lot of Pokemon. You just don't.
I just don't. And
so
even,
if it gets really tedious and you have to grind...
Even on the days that I do, I don't want to devote my free time to tedious grinding.
Yeah. Nothing's worse than when you only have an hour to play the game and you can't make any progress, you know?
Yeah.
Because you literally, your life does not allow you to have more than 1 hour to play this fucking game. And so it'll take you forever to get anywhere because, you spent that whole hour grinding.
Energy.
Yeah, you don't have the energy to grind. Fucking sucks.
So, yeah. This game is great. It is the most fun Pokemon has been for me in a long time. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon, but usually on the basis of great monster design.
Yeah,
because
you just want to see all the
Pokemon.
You know, that's
I just love looking at them.
The greatest appeal of Pokemon is just looking at all the fucking Pokemon and getting through the game and catching them and shit.
Exactly.
No one's really here for a challenge, and that's still there in the end game. Like, if you want challenging Pokemon, play online, play ranked battles.
Go do ranked matches.
All of that is still there in this game. It's just not in the base game. It's in the after game.
Which you will finish if you're serious about Pokemon anyway, so...
I think this game, even more than any other I've ever played, like, I'm actually engaging with the post-game, I'm actually playing online battles, because I think the wild area was designed like 100% to be something you do in the post game, and was designed to keep you playing the game and not just fucking giving up and running away like you would normally do. Because it's such a, you can actually finally explore the area. When you beat the game, all of the Pokemon in the wild area become level 60 and up. You get to do the Dynamax battles online and with friends, which I didn't even know how to do the online interfacing with the wild area until after beating the game. Literally today. Today I figured it out. Because you have to go into the online menu and then hit start to go online. And then all of a sudden, a million people appear in the wild area and they're doing raids and shit, and you can do whatever you want. And we had no idea!
But you do have to have a Nintendo Online account.
Yes, you have to have a Nintendo Online account.
Which I was not aware of, so now I have to get one.
So probably like 50% of the people playing this game don't even fucking know. Are not doing that.
They're not engaging with that mechanic at all.
Yeah, they're not even interacting with that mechanic in any way. Why am I getting attacked by every fucking squirrel in the entire universe?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a fun time.
Yeah. I've greatly enjoyed it.
It's not a perfect game,
well,
but it doesn't need to be.
But
like when I said on Twitter, my controversial tweet that Pokemon is amazing because of, when people were sharing around that fucking video,
the cherry-picked
video of bad animations that must have millions and millions of views by now because everyone in the world fucking shared that shit.
Oh my god.
And I commented on it, fake news, the game is amazing. And it's like, if you want to fucking nitpick the game, if you want to compare it to other Pokemon games or whatever the fuck, or your expectations of what the fuck a Pokemon game needs to be, yeah, it's not amazing. It's got plenty wrong with it. But it's a new Pokemon game, so it's amazing. Like, what the fuck? It's a fucking Pokemon game. What do you expect?
Doggy.
It's the same shit it's always been. In the same level of quality it's always been in.
I didn't realize part of his ear is missing.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's all lobbed off.
I love this.
He's super cool. I love him.
He's badass.
It's funny because we shat on the dogs hard, but now I'm totally in love with the dogs.
Yeah.
I love them
These guys
a lot.
are sick. I love this. I love this.
Just like we shat on Score Buddy, and now I love him.
So cool. He's such a good boy. I love the abundance of dogs in this game.
Yes. It is a very dog-filled game.
It's got a lot of dogs, which is fine by me.
Yeah. I guess a lot of the dog breeds come from Europe, right?
Yeah, that's not incorrect. So, yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Dude.
But,
so
we plan to do a reacting to every Pokemon design video, because we were so offended by some of Connor and May's choices on Pokemon that they did or didn't like. That we wanted to quickly make a video, but we haven't done it yet.
We definitely need to, but
fucking
'cause I feel like,
Grookey.
Oh fuck! Why? Giving a 5 to the first form of toxicity. They give it a 5 or a 4, whatever. Either way.
I don't know. Either way, it's all a matter of taste, but
it is definitely subjective.
Yeah, questionable taste.
Questionable
taste. Hence why my name is Garbaggio, because I thought that video was Garbaggio.
Hey!
Oh, let's fucking overreact to some Pokemon designs, bro.
Bruh.
Fucking Carcolt, that's Garbaggio.
Carcolt's dope.
All in good fun.
Of course. It's Pokemon. It's not that fucking serious.
Exactly.
Literally
it's
a kid's game for children.
It's a children's game created to sell merchandise, which it does incredibly successfully.
Yeah.
But I also think people overlook because they judge the game so hard initially and then don't engage that much in the end game content. They don't come full circle into realizing the surprising depth that is still there,
Yeah.
Like a lot of the new Pokemon design choices do play well into the metagame and stuff, and they've added lots of new held items and stuff where you can tell that they actually do give a shit about the competitive scene for these games.
Yeah.
And structured this game to be able to play well into that, which you learn by paying attention to that shit.
Right.
So it's not like they're abandoning their fucking, their hardcores.
Mom.
I'm trying to talk to my mom.
That's not your mom.
Talking to the sink. That's not my mom. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's
Hop's
mom.
mom.
Oh, shit.
That's not my mom.
Are you saying
your
that a black
character has
woman
blonde hair and blue
can't be
eyes?
the mother of a white girl? Are you saying I can't be adopted? Jesus Christ. Wait, did they change my mom's hair color?
Yes, your mom has the same hair color as you.
Whoa!
I noticed that as soon as we started the game. I was
Dude,
like,
that's
whoa,
pretty fucking cool.
They changed your
'Cause
mom.
I didn't think about it. I just didn't
I thought
realize
about
that was my
mentioning it,
mom.
but I felt like it was a stupid thing to mention.
Whoa. Whoa. That means if I do make myself black, will I have a black mom?
Yeah, I think you probably would.
That's pretty cool.
That's neat. It's a good detail. I like it.
Hello. Hi, Mom. Whoa, everything's so big because we're playing on a TV.
Yeah, it's
so
odd.
colorful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to live in that house.
Yet also so janky as fuck. The graphics are certainly less jank on the handheld.
Sure.
Even though it still does a weird glitch where, like, literally anytime you enter a fucking battle, it does that, like, weird frame skipping. I haven't really seen anyone comment on that, even though it's, like, prevalent through the whole fucking game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll point it out next time.
Yeah. I don't think I've really even noticed, so just tell me if
Blech.
you,
Blech. I gotta get that wooloo.
Oh, it's a Nicket.
Frick it, nick it.
Aw.
That wasn't a nick it, that was this faggot.
Are you sure?
A Gaylord, Squovet.
A
Should I use
Gaylord?
Squovet? Should I just use every
No.
Pokemon that I thought was too gay the first time? And now I'll just
I don't
use
want to
them?
look at Greedent. No.
Yeah,
I
he's
hate it.
creepy. He's a big fat squirrel.
Yeah. Very not kawaii.
Like,
Yeah, Wooloo.
You can never replace Wooloo.
I love Wooloo.
Maybe I should give him like an Eviolite and then he'll become a badass.
Oh.
And then never evolve him.
That'd be dope. love
Because Double is cool. But
Double
like,
is cool.
Wooloo is a classic.
Wooloo is fucking iconic.
Wooloo's like one in a
Wooloo
million.
is a fucking king, dude.
They should have just made Double a giant Wooloo.
He's just a bigger
Whoa,
Wooloo.
what if it turned into like a Cerberus Wooloo? Where it's just a Wooloo and he's got 3 faces?
That would be amazing. I would be completely down for
Whoa. I'm so much
Cerberus.
better than the people that make these character designs.
You should
I could design way better Pokemon.
You should commission a deviant artist to draw that.
That's true. I'm just gonna make my own
What do you gonna nickname
Pokemon
him?
fan game. What do you think I'm gonna name him?
Jews?
No, what do you... Julu. What do you... Come on. It's got the braids and everything. It's Julu.
It's a Hasidic Julu.
Julu.
I love it. Great. Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Could this be our most offensive Let's Play yet? Should I get a fucking
Rookidee?
bird? Rookidee?
I guess.
Fucking crookedy?
Crookedy.
This is not a Nuzlocke. If you're looking for a Nuzlocke, you can fuck right off.
Yeah, well,
I thought of that.
we had a really good Nuzlocke that we
Yeah.
never finished. We never finished.
The worst Nuzlocke in the world. That'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Nuzlocks are stupid.
Sorry,
They're a dead
guys.
meme. I don't know why you would
We
want to
suck.
make Pokemon less fun, but go ahead.
I enjoy being miserable.
There needs to be a balance. There needs to be something in between a Nuzlocke, which is fucking kill yourself miserable, and like the game with this shit ass fucking easy. I don't know. Maybe it's just the after, the post game, the going online and fighting. Cause
you
that's,
can just
that's
hamstring
fun.
yourself by underleveling your guys.
Oh shit! What should we name
Oh,
Rookidee?
shoot.
D's nuts.
Rickadee's nuts.
That's true. It should be Rookadee's nuts.
Rickadee's nuts.
But he's gonna evolve. That's not gonna make sense.
Doesn't
anymore.
matter.
Rookidee.
This is our best content yet.
I don't
Singular
want
nut?
Rookadee's
Just
nut.
one nut? Is it Steven?
Rookadee's nut. Yes. Hope making a throwaway
Sorry,
joke to my
Steven.
real life friend who has fucking testicular cancer and lost a nut. He would think it's funny though.
He would. I mean, he does those jokes constantly. So
Yes,
I feel
think
like
that's his way
he should
of
appreciate
coping is to joke about how he has one nut all the time. Let's see what we got.
That being said, check your nuts, dude.
We got bags, we got potions and jank. I hope this turns out to be a good Let's Play and not terrible because we're playing Pokemon. I mean, I feel like the Pokemon,
game is
people
so
love the
easy,
Pokemon
like,
Leaf
we
Green
can-
Let's Play.
we
Even
can
that was
just
a
blow
total
through
clusterfuck.
it. Like,
Yeah.
it won't take 100 episodes like Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild.
And you don't really have to pay that much attention. Like, most of the dialogue is just
Yeah.
total flippant nonsense. I got a Pokemon
That way,
lab.
yeah.
It's this way, yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta go talk to a girl that is horrendously hideous and then becomes hot later in the game.
The research girl?
Yes. She looks like shit. I fucking hate her.
When does she become cute?
design. She ditches what she's wearing and puts on a lab coat, and it's like a night and day. It's like, whoa! Holy shit! You don't suck ass now. What the fuck happened? I probably would have liked you from the beginning if you didn't look like ass.
It's because she wears that stupid fucking giant ass bell coat. Look
Yes,
at that thing.
it's
I
the
hate
worst.
It
It's
sucks.
fucking stupid.
It makes her look like a mushroom when it's like,
Yeah.
she should be cute,
It's
but she looks
awful.
like shit.
But then later in the game, she stops wearing that
Thank
and wears a
God.
lab coat, and it's like, whoa! She should have looked like this the whole time.
Right? Oh, that's good to know, because
Yeah.
yeah, I hate this outfit.
Fucking them guys shitting on Yamper. And fucking like
Yamper. What's wrong with Yamper?
in that video of terrible animations, they show Yamper's stupid tail wag. And it's like, yeah, that's not a good animation. But Yamper has some of the best animations in the
Yamper's
game.
great.
Like his normal attacking animation is really good. Because like most of the early Pokemon have the best animations.
Yeah. Definitely.
Even though I think everyone's over the meme now. Like, I think everyone's done being
I would hope
triggered
so.
and just shitting on the game for fucking stupid, vapid reasons without even fucking playing it. And now everyone's just playing and going, oh yeah, it's fucking Pokemon, it's fine.
Oh yeah, the game's only 10 hours long.
This is a continuation of a series of fucking Game Boy games where all they did was slightly move up and down. When the fucking graphics have always looked shitty for whatever generation they're in. They've never been spectacular looking, you know? They've always been mediocre looking for whatever era they came out in. They've always been really plain and basic and not had good level design at all in any way.
It's not the point.
Yeah.
Duh.
It's just their aesthetic. I don't understand. Because it is, like, when you do think about it in a broader context of, like, looking at every game made, and you go, like, how is it so fucking hard for them to make anything deep at all? But then you also just, like, you don't know, you know? There's 900 Pokemon now. Like, I don't fucking know. I don't
Yeah.
really care. The quality of the experience has not changed. It's the same shit that it's always been.
It's just less tedious than it ever was before.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Like, yeah, you could say it's more streamlined and there's less to do because you can't do, like, the fashion contest that no one ever did and no one ever cared about.
With that?
In fucking Ruby and Sapphire, it's like this obnoxious diversion that they even make you do one and then you never want to interact with it again because it's so hard to grasp what the fuck the idea of this thing is. I'll say there's a missed opportunity with, I think it was X and Y or Sun and Moon, but one of those games came the closest to making it feel like your primary motivation didn't have to be fighting and beating the game, even though at the end of the day that's all you really can do, and that ultimately is your only goal, you know, is to beat all the gym leaders and beat the Elite Four.
Right.
And I did think there was a disconnect between, like, they want to give you other things to motivate your trainer, and they have other things that motivate your rivals, you know, like the fashion contests. But at the end of the day, you still have to engage with the core gameplay loop of beating.
It's not as though you can use those things
story.
to beat the game. Quote
Yeah,
unquote.
you can't beat the game doing those things. So ultimately, they are streamlining you into the battle mechanics. But this game, the whole culture of the world is about the battle mechanics, so it's fine. They just got rid of everything else, and now your motivation makes sense because it's like works within the context of the story, where the story is about beating the shit. I hate the pants. Like, I just don't.
Yeah, the pants are not good.
I can't do. I want to try to make the character look different, you know,
But realistically,
like,
though.
pants? Ugh.
But am I gonna?
Okay.
No.
Or do we have thigh highs yet? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There are
I mean,
thigh
this
highs
is essential.
at the start of the game.
You need to put on thigh highs or you're not playing the game yet.
That's true. Is it even Pokemon if you're not wearing thigh highs?
The boots
Victor,
are the best.
is this considered sexualizing a child?
Yes. No! We're not sexualizing this child by playing dress up in a video game, okay?
Sure.
Should I get a black hat?
Or
I always end up gravitating towards black. What do you think we should wear? These heads are neat. I didn't wear this.
Yeah, change it up.
Yeah, blue. You want to wear blue? Navy?
I think you need a more, you need a
Purple?
neutral color with this red dress, because the red dress is quite loud.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to change that for like most of the game without putting on a shittier dress.
So let's see.
Black. Let's do
yeah, black or white, either
Let's
one.
do black. I like this hat. Okay, and then we definitely need glasses.
Victor
because there's
isn't,
only one way to go. There's only one way to do this.
Victor
okay?
certainly doesn't let his preferences sway the way that he designs his Pokemon girl.
What do you? I mean, what else would I put them in? So we're gonna do black hoodie, and then we've got like a whole look. Or I could just do no sweater.
I mean, I love the sweater that you start in. I think it's really cute.
I just wish.
But like, that's just my opinion.
I mean, it is great. It is cute, but we're we're trying to express our individuality here. Nah, we're fine. We're really
it's
cool.
fine.
It's just
cute.
like the gray hair and the gray sweater is like a lot of gray.
Yeah, I think it works better on the brown-haired girl.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was really cute on
I'm
mine.
putting the hoodie on. I'm going with the hoodie because
Okay.
it works better with the gray hair.
Sure.
Black hoodie.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
it breaks up the monotony of the color.
and you can't really do anything else with the pink.
It's too much. It's too loud.
Yeah.
You need neutral for
Alright, we've
the
got our
rest of your
look.
outfit.
We've got our character.
Welcome to designing an outfit with Vic and Hope.
I brought this up to you earlier because I think there's like when you play this game as a girl, like within the idea of the game, like the game thinks of you as a 10-year-old, I think. It's not explicitly said, but Leon, the champion, beat the championship when he was 10. So it's almost implied that you were doing the same thing
Right.
and like surpassing him.
Sure.
So like the game thinks of you as a 10-year-old. I feel like when you look at your character as a girl and you look at Hop, you don't feel like they're 10-year-olds.
No.
You feel like they're like a chibi abstraction of a teenager, you know?
Yeah.
Like they can pass for that. But when you play as a boy, the boys in this game that you can customize look like 10-year-old children, and it's weird. That's just my take. I feel less weird playing as a girl in this game than the boy, because the boy is weird to me. I don't know. You're like a little boy running around. What's creepier for a grown adult to do? To roleplay as a little girl or a little boy? I really don't know. I don't really consider it role-playing. I think you're just running around with an avatar in a space, and you have to be a child either way, because that's how obnoxious the game is.
I mean, for me, I definitely don't perceive
I mean,
these
what
as
fucking
being, like,
10-year-old kid
10-year-old.
dresses like Hop?
No
like,
way.
he's wearing a fucking fluffy jean jacket.
He's wearing like an aviator jacket, but it's jean.
Like, they look like teenagers to me.
They definitely look like teenagers.
The girls, the outfits you put on these characters don't look like shit that 10-year-olds would wear.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird and abstract to
I
call
think
them
at
a
this
10-year-old.
point, it's definitely come past the place where people consider these to be 10-year-old children.
I think it's a nebulous age for you to project whatever onto, you know? Like, they're
I
definitely
probably.
not don't feel like adults,
No.
you know?
They're definitely like, you know, not like you said, not adults, but
Mm-hmm.
like literal 10-year-olds. I don't know.
Yamper!
Get him!
Look at that scamp!
No.
Should I name him Scamp?
Scamp.
Scamp.
Shrimp scamper.
Oh shit. He's gonna get trashed.
Uh-oh. Well, it do be like that
I'm gonna
sometimes.
swap him out. No, Fruki's gonna get trashed too.
You gotta use
Let's just
Julu.
use Julu.
Oh, man.
Oh wait, I could probably just throw a Pokeball and catch it immediately because we're at the beginning of the game. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
It's not even the worst.
No,
It's not even the worst iteration.
it's cute. You get to see his heart butt.
Yeah, his little booty.
Fucking cute.
He wags his little booty at you. Bleep, bleep. No!
Oh, no!
I do have to weaken him.
I think you do.
He's too strong.
He's too powerful.
Maybe my Wooloo is just too weak. Oh, he's gonna get trashed because he keeps lowering my defense.
Uh-oh, yeah. You might want to try and take
Okay.
a swing.
You got another warm-up topic? I guess we'll just do it like a warm-up episode.
Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
just do a warm-up episode. I've got, like I said, I've got some quick things. Some check it out kind of shit. Oops, I am clicking the wrong buttons on my phone. Okay. I guess let's start out with some media beyond Pokemon that we have consumed recently. Poke Media. We saw Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse. Did we talk about that? Did we talk about The Lighthouse?
Did we talk about The Lighthouse?
I don't think we did. I do not
Or
feel...
were you like, we should talk about The Lighthouse? And I was like, well, what do we have to say about The Lighthouse? Because no one else is going to see The Lighthouse.
No, here's the thing. So, if I already talked about this, I'm sorry. It's been like a month, and I have the memory of.
I don't think
goldfish.
we talked about The Lighthouse.
Okay, cool. For those of you who are unaware, Robert Eggers is the director and writer of the movie The Witch, which is the witch with 2 V's. It's a great movie. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's pretty fucking cool, pretty great. But his most recent film, The Lighthouse, came out in late October, and we went to see it in theaters, and it was neat and a lot of fun. It's
to
a
give
great
you a
movie.
sense of what kind of movie this is, we walked out going, that was great, and most of the people walked out looking confused and enraged.
Much like Midsommar.
Yes, exactly. So if, you know, based on our taste in movies, like, you know, you might like it, you might not. Oh no, I forgot to name him.
No. Oh well, we can take him to the guy in the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, I probably won't use him for long because I used him in the, you know, in my normal playthrough.
Yeah, that's fair.
I burped.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really I wanted to bring it up because I don't want to get in depth, but I want to put it on
Like,
people's
that's
radar.
a child.
That is a child. That's a 10-year-old.
That's a 10-year-old.
That's a 10-year-old right there. I refuse to believe that what we are looking at right now is a 10-year-old. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I just don't.
Oh shit! It's Retard Turtle.
Uh-oh.
This is the worst Pokemon. Like, this guy is the worst
is
Pokemon in the
just
game.
a nightmare.
None of them are worse than Choodle. Choodle fucking sucks. Choodle is a disgrace. I hate him. He looks like I get it. He looks like an old cartoon baby with the big teeth, you know? Like something Bugs Bunny would have to deal with. Like, I understand the design. I understand the influence. It fucking sucks. I hate Choodle. He's fine. He's a Pokemon.
He's a Pokemon.
But he also is the worst Pokemon.
Can we just name him Oodle?
Can I name him Buck? Looks like his name is Buck. Or like Spencer.
Spencer.
He looks like a
he does look
Spencer.
like a fucking Spencer.
He looks a little too hardcore to be Tyler.
Yeah.
He looks like a Spencer.
He's a little
Oh wait, I
too-
should name him Mumkey Jones.
Why?
Because he looks like a Tyler.
He doesn't look like a Tyler. He looks like a
Okay.
Spencer.
Okay, so he can be Mike Spence.
Mike Spence. Yes. Exactly. Mike Spence. But yes, only to bring this movie up so that it's on people's
Mike
radar.
Spence.
Mayhaps you don't know about it, but if you're interested in a cool, atmospheric, I wouldn't
Oh,
necessarily.
I should get the Zigzagoon because I didn't use him.
Obstagoon, yeah.
Obstagoon, he's cool.
Obstagoon's neat. I like this. I like this design.
Yeah.
He's got the stars around his
I think
eyes.
he's like. I think the Obstagoon line, like, it redeems Zigzagoon because he got fucked.
Zigzagoon did get fucked.
Zigzagoon was a great Pokemon, and Lunun was a shitty follow-up to that. Same thing with Sentret and Furet, where it's like the follow-up design doesn't honor what the original design had going. It doesn't
Yeah.
continue it in any way. It just looks like a fucking totally different guy that sucks. Like, Sentret or fucking Furet and Lunun are like the same guy, and
Yeah.
they're boring. But Sentret and Zigzagoon are totally different and both interesting, you know?
Yeah.
So this Zigzagoon, I feel like, is a more
Is a
faithful
better,
evolution of
yeah.
Zigzagoon. What should his name be? I mean, he's a Kiss reference.
Right.
I don't know any Kiss memes.
Dr.
Oh, Dr. Roxo.
Rox. It's pretty good.
Dr. I don't know how to spell Roxo. I'm just gonna say
R-O-
ROX.
C
But
K.
it's probably Roxo.
Yeah, S-O?
Dr. Roxo.
If we spelled it wrong, please don't
probably
comment.
Roxo. There we
What?
go. Roxo.
That makes it possessive.
Does it? Or
In a weird
how would
way.
you do like a dash O? Isn't that a thing?
I don't think you need the dash.
Roxo?
I don't think you need to do
No,
that.
it's like, Roxo, you know?
Is that what
like
you're
Wacko,
trying to-
Jacko, Roxo.
Well, then the dash
Dr.
is what
Roxo.
you want.
Yeah. Wacko, Jacko, Roxo.
Sure. Yeah. Very good.
I have farted.
You
This is what just happened. Welcome
You
back to Vic and Hope.
definitely have farted.
We've got Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll fart. And that makes Hope laugh, which is why I live. So we're gonna go back all the way to the Pokemon Center. We're playing this like classic Pokemon where we have to go back and actually heal our guys and not just steamroll the whole game.
But yes.
It probably also helps the challenge if you turn off the the switching between turns where you can counterpick everything because it does that online.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, that they actually did build in a mechanic to make it like twice as fucking hard immediately. But I never put that on because why would I make it harder on myself? I just want to play Pokemon.
I just want to play.
Oh, we gotta. Oh, we can't do our trainer badge yet.
Yeah, you haven't beaten a gym yet.
I see. You were right. I'm sorry for burping, everyone. But then I'm also not that sorry. Bigger YouTubers do it.
If YMS can do it,
Yep.
so can we.
YMS can do it.
Anyway, I wouldn't necessarily call The Lighthouse a horror movie, but it is definitely something.
It's a dialogue-driven drama. It is about...
That makes it sound boring.
It should sound boring.
Should it?
Yes, because
Why?
people that aren't into dialogue-driven dramas aren't gonna like
Nick
the movie.
it.
Nick it. But I already have a dark guy. I have. I'll
Catch him so you go see the animation.
That is true. No one has commented enough about how
I
amazing
want you
Nick
to
It's
watch the
animations
animations
are.
of this guy and then just be like, oh yeah, the animations in this game are shit.
He's amazing.
Watch him when he attacks. It's great. He's adorable.
Yes.
Assuming we don't just instantaneously.
Well, I was gonna
him.
catch him so that I could show the design from behind. It needs the attack. We
Well,
got it.
easy peasy.
Should I name him Fricket?
Yes.
Obviously.
Frick it.
Fricket.
Aw. He's a
Or
good
stick
boy.
it. Spring, spring. That's the sound of sticking it. He's 2 feet tall.
He's 2 feet tall. Does that include his ears?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, saying it's a dialogue driven drama makes it sound boring.
Yeah. It's not boring. It's really it's a bromance. It is the bromance of the 18th century.
Yes.
It is
The bromance of
basically
the Three
a
Kingdoms.
bromance movie shot as if it were a 1920s film, and it's quite entertaining. I don't know what else to say about that.
It's real good.
It's a good movie.
Go see it.
It's
if
full
you
of
can.
fucking epic lines and great performances. And why'd you
And
spill
why'd you
your
spill your
beans?
beans?
Okay, here we go. Let's use quick attack.
Yeah.
All right, now pay close attention to
Watch
the
this.
sickness of the animation.
Oh!
Look at oh my god.
Whoa! Did you see that?
In
He
the
had
like
a motion that wasn't even involved in his attack. It was after he attacked. What? Oh
Whoa.
my god!
insanely amazing. I
Holy
fucking love
shit.
this animation to death.
But remember,
Let's watch it again.
a dog
Pay
turned
attention.
around without moving its feet one time.
Holy
so
shit.
It's garbage.
If you guys don't know, the Nicket's thing is that it erases its footprints with its tail so that it can be extra
Correct.
stealthy.
If
so
you
it attacks
read-
and then it
erases
swipes away its
footprints.
fucking foot.
What?
Amazing. Probably some of the most personality we've seen in any fucking animation in this entire franchise
If you
in the
read
starter Pokemon.
The Nicket lore, you'll understand that he is a thief, and when he goes into your house to steal your shit, he uses his tail to wipe away his footprints, which he does after he attacks, and it's adorable,
Yeah.
and it's great, and it's perfect.
Now let's watch Yamper use Nuzzle. Let's do it. Don't say anything. Just watch.
No, we're watching.
Focus.
This is just...
Oh no! That's a shitty looking
Ah,
attack!
it's
No! I should have used Tackle. Tackle looks really nice.
It's shit.
Here, let me show you Yamper's Tackle.
Yamper is the worst Pokemon. Pokemon Sword and Shield is garbage. I'm taking it outside and setting my copy on fire.
It's just the strangeness of the fact that they would, like, make some of the designs, like, some of the animations really nice, and then have Yamper do, like...
like, just wiggle?
Yeah, wiggle.
Just rotate?
Because watch Tackle Attack. This is the best one. Here. Oh, you're gonna use Leer first.
Come on,
He's really
Rickety.
fast.
Get it together, boy. Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
he wiggles his
Ah!
butt, and then he dashes, and then he does a flip backwards, and the whole time his little collar is, like, doing the electric spikes on it. Like,
he's so cute.
watch it again.
I
It's a
love it.
fantastic animation. It's just such a shame that every animation isn't, like...
Isn't that cute?
Like, that communicates so much personality in it. It has so much going on.
Yeah.
It's like they designed one animation for everyone,
And that
then,
was all they
like,
got.
yeah, and then half-assed the rest of them. Which I guess it's fair enough for 400 Pokemon to have one good animation, like,
Yeah.
is a lot.
It is. I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever. I mean,
It's obnoxious.
yeah. I feel like it's an issue that's just blown out of proportion.
Yes.
That's all.
And it's not that, like, important to the game.
No.
And it's just,
But it's just a fun thing to see.
like, it's backed up by everyone's comparison videos where, like, the Wailord... I gotta show you the video where it shows Wailord, like, throughout, like, the Pokemon Stadium games, you know? And the Pokemon Coliseum games. And then it gets to this game, and Wailord looks fucking sad. And it is depressing. And it is like, why? Like, I don't understand why.
Why? But why?
And in that context, like, oh, I don't have the box yet.
Yeah, you can't.
that sucks.
Can't switch them out yet.
I was just keeping them around for shits and gigs.
S's and G's.
I'm sorry I got hiccups. I drank the eggnog and alcohols.
The nog.
I want more.
Chug the nog.
I want more nog.
The nog dog.
I'm really feeling the nog this year.
Does this T-shirt have a
It looks like
Squovit
it's
pooping?
Yeah, it looks like it's pooping.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who saw
It's a
that.
pooping Squovit. Look at this fucking retard child with this shit-eating stupid squirrel. What an asshole.
What a fucking
This kid's
tool.
garbaggio.
Garbaggio.
I don't have anything that's got a fighting attack or whatever.
I mean,
Fight him.
it's a
with
fucking
Nuzlocke.
Squovit. How hard can it really be?
Look, there's fucking murder in that Squovit's eyes, okay? I don't trust anything with that
Perhaps.
fucking shit-eating Looney Tunes face. Thing looks like a
true.
fucking Five Nights at Freddy's nightmare.
It looks like it'll fucking pull out a 5-ton hammer and smack you over the head with it.
Just go back to fucking Fruki, because he's the best.
Get that
He's
boy
just
out
gonna
there.
fucking sweep.
Get it, Fruki.
Fruki, my hero.
Anyway, so yeah, go see the lighthouse if you get the opportunity.
Yep.
It's fucking cool. And it's not, some fucking mass-produced bullshit Marvel movie. So there is that also,
Yeah.
if you care about the integrity of cinema.
There's a lot of good movies coming out right now.
There's a lot of
It's a
fucking
fucking trip.
Bomb movies.
Oh, which brings us to the next fucking movie, right?
Yeah, which brings me to our next movie recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
We went and saw Bong Joon-ho's newest movie, Parasite.
Parasite is
Wow!
like The Lighthouse. I would say is like an incredible movie. It's probably one of my favorite movies. I'm not gonna tell you to go see it because I don't think most people are gonna like it. I
don't
really
know.
don't think most people would like The Lighthouse.
Maybe not.
Like most fucking average people with their
If
average
you're
taste.
a fucking normie and you
Like
spilled
if,
your beans.
I think if you're into movies, you will like The Lighthouse in general. Even though fucking my friend Danny went and saw it and he didn't like it.
Really?
And I was
That's surprising.
surprised. And I was like, okay. Like, I guess he just thought it was pretentious. And I'm like, fair enough. Like, whatever.
But the acting is so insane.
yeah.
Like,
I
it's
feel like
so good.
Most people, if you're into movies, especially on like a meta level, you're gonna like The Lighthouse. But Parasite, I feel like if you don't like this movie, you're a fucking liar or an idiot. Like, Parasite is fucking fantastic.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, I feel like it's a really bold claim, but I might be safe in saying this, that, like, I feel like Parasite maybe is the best movie of this decade.
Perhaps. I mean, I was thinking that,
I don't
and I didn't
know,
want to, like,
but I feel like it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I want to see it again, because I feel, I get worried about overhyping things after I see them, you know, because every movie, like, halfway through, I'm like, this might be the greatest movie ever made.
No, like, I never think that. I never have that thought.
Yeah, this movie, especially, halfway through, I was like, this might be the greatest movie I've ever seen. Like, this might be my favorite movie of all time.
It is
halfway through
absolutely insane.
And then, like, once you've reached that point halfway through, you can't really trust your brain the rest of the movie, you know? Because obviously I already love the movie.
Yeah.
So, I do think I need to see it again.
Sure.
To have it, you know, now I know what I'm getting into, I know what to expect, you know, is it still going to be the most amazing thing I've ever seen? I think it will be. Because I think it had some of the most incredible writing that I've ever seen. Like,
I think it has characters and dialogue and everything. Yeah. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. I don't want to say too much about what it's about, because you need to just go and experience it. We went into this movie completely blind, and like, I'm really glad that we did. Through
a lot of the scenes for the first half of the movie, I was so blown away that they could write a movie like this that I was just, like, on the edge of my seat. I was like, I can't believe it. Like, the first scene, the details and the number of characters interacting with each other and the way they interact with each other and just, like, the stuff that happens is so, like... it's so partially foreign because it's not an American film, but also just, like, it's so
simultaneously,
fucking unique
it's, like,
to see.
It's so natural and so efficient the way that these characters are conveyed to you that you just get it. You're like, yep, I got it. I know who these people are. They seem like real people. Like, I get it.
Because it feels like it's so specific that it has to be grounded in some reality, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like these must be real people somewhere because of, like, the absurdity of what they're doing.
It does feel like something that could theoretically, on maybe a smaller scale, happen. Like, there are people who are like that. Yes. Definitely.
I almost want to describe the first scene just so, like, people can get it. Because I don't want to, like... The movie is so, like, you don't want to talk about what it's about because figuring out what it's about is part of the fun of the movie. But then it's also, like, when you hype it in that way and no one knows what to expect, they... certainly won't expect the reality of what it is, which is just like a character interaction drama, sort of. Drama thriller.
Sure.
But like, because like, it's not a horror film.
No.
It's not an action film.
Definitely not.
It is a character film, you know, and almost a family film. So like, I think it's fair enough to say that, to not overhype you with expectations like in another direction, because you have no idea. Especially because the name Parasite makes it sound like a horror film,
movie.
You know, and it's not a horror film.
But it is apt. It is an apt title, but not for the reasons you might think. I think there is one thing we can say, though.
What?
There's one thing we can say about this movie that will not give anything away. And that is that it has the most realistic sex scene that's ever been in a movie.
It did. It had a fantastic sex scene. That was very hilarious. It's
I'm
so
watching
real.
it, I'm just like, wow, okay. This is fucking Jesus.
It was pretty nice. It was pretty funny.
It's pretty good.
Pretty comical.
So, all that to say, go see Parasite. I mean, Bong Joon-ho, his other movies that are pretty widely known include The Host and Snowpiercer. I think this movie, I haven't seen The Host, but I have seen Snowpiercer. And I feel like this movie is definitely better than Snowpiercer, though I still do like Snowpiercer a lot, and it's really cool.
Yeah, that movie seems like a fucking clusterfuck. I wish I had watched it with you.
It is definitely a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
But it's definitely interesting.
Yes. It's just like this guy writes movies like they're books.
Yeah.
Where it's like the stuff happening and the level of detail and the intricacy of the dialogue. It's like, just movies aren't written like that. They're so restricted to 3-act structures and like certain ways that characters have to interact and all these fucking tropes. And this movie just doesn't engage in those the same way.
Not at all.
It really is so unpredictable and so out of left field and like unique. Lots of fun. Now that we've thoroughly overhyped it, but I don't feel like I can really overhype a movie that I consider to be one of the greatest movies ever made. Like, if you don't agree with me, I think you're wrong. You know, I
Guess
just think you're
what?
wrong,
You're
and I think you're
wrong.
not approaching movies in the right way, and you're not like we're just not on the same frequency. You
Correct.
know, like we're not looking for the same shit in movies. If
definitely,
you don't think this is one
I
of the
think
greatest movies ever made,
someone like my mom might not like it. Maybe she would,
I think
but maybe
like,
not.
if someone like her didn't like it, it's because she's offended by it.
Yes.
Like she's offended by the things that happen in the movie, not
Yes.
because the movie on a filmmaking level is bad.
No.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I think if you looked at this objectively on a
It's-
filmmaking level, it
it's
is fucking mind blowing.
Definitely not like The Lighthouse. It's very accessible.
Yes. It is
filmmaking.
It's very fast paced. Shit is happening constantly. You know, there's never a dull moment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Certainly.
like it's definitely very accessible that way. Let's see who can learn payback. Did you even know you could go behind the house? Did
Victor,
you even play
I've
Pokemon?
been behind the fucking house.
Got him.
Yes, Victor.
Let's teach everyone payback. I don't even know what it does.
Doesn't it give you more money?
Uh,
Oh no, wait, yeah, that has to do with how much damage, and shit like that.
yeah, something
Okay,
like that.
just
You're
kidding.
thinking of Payday.
I was thinking Payday. You're right. Anyway, that's not the point.
But
So, hey, those are our Vic and Hope's movie recommendations.
Movies of the month. The Lighthouse and Parasite. The fact that these two movies came out right next to each other
Is
is like,
insane.
whoa.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
It's fucking insane
I
how
love
many
it.
good movies have come out this year. We've truly been hashtag blessed, as the kids say, as
Oh,
the
yeah.
Zoomers
As
like
the
to say.
Zoomers might say.
Um,
Okay, boomer.
let's,
Boomer.
let's switch gears real quick, and I'll just I'll talk real quick about a different form of media that I've been enjoying.
Hentai?
Yeah, I'm gonna make hentai recommendations. Definitely.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, no. Well, actually, maybe kind of. I've been reading Beastars.
Oh, yeah, I guess depending on what you're into. you know?
Which has some
Risque
pretty adult
moments.
material in it for being, you know, a manga about Zootopia.
True.
Yeah, so I've been reading through Beastars. Been pretty fucking great. I really have fallen out of reading manga as I've gotten older. I used to avidly read manga, and I'm not proud of the fact that I don't read anymore. That's not something that I'm excited about. But I've been really excited to read Beastars and you know, get the next volume from Amazon.com. But yeah, get the next volume and see what happens next. It's really fun. It's a good time. And anything that can make me want to read manga again, that's pretty cool. Because I, like I said, just don't have a lot of patience for tedious bullshit. And a lot of times, sometimes I find manga to be a bit tedious.
And manga!
Smile, DK.
We don't have to keep going with that.
No, I just wanted to make a recommendation. Or unless you meant the meme.
I meant the meme
Oh.
of saying, of doing the
Kirugamesh.
Sakura-kan Geeky-Mas.
Sakura-kun!
Anywho.
Geeky-mas!
Yeah, Beastars sounds great.
Beastars is fucking cool, and if you're a furry, you'll really like it even more than I do. I definitely have confirmed that I'm not a furry through reading Beastars.
You weren't aroused?
No.
You didn't want to fuck the bunny girl?
I find it to be very strange looking.
Nice.
Because it's like real human, but just like also still real furry, and you're like,
Well, I'm glad that you, in this adult age, have finally come to terms with the
Can
fact that you're
confirm,
not
not
a
a
furry.
furry.
I don't know how you didn't find anything that challenged that throughout your life.
I'm being funny mostly.
Someone's never looked at poke porn.
Not a big fan of that either.
Yeah.
Not my shtick.
The trainers are all hot.
I don't know. I've always been averse to looted up media of like children's
I mean, it depends.
things geared
you know?
towards a younger audience. Like it inherently just makes me kind of like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that.
I guess I can understand that.
I don't know. Maybe it's just, you know, my Christian moral compass acting up, but I don't know.
I suppose.
I don't know.
I don't, you know, I don't make the connection at all.
know.
Lots of people do that. Like, oh, you sexualize this children's thing.
mean,
I'm like, yeah, but like,
I'm not-
if you take
I'm
the
not saying
character
it's
from
bad.
it, yeah.
Because it's fiction. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's just not something that I
It's one of those
connect
where
with.
it's like, if it's porn of Misty and she's drawn like Misty, the little girl in the cartoon, it's like, not good. If it's
no
like
bueno.
hot cosplay girl cosplaying Misty, it's like, well, this is an adult human being a character. Like, it's so far removed, you know. But it's like, you're not looking at a little girl, you're looking at an adult, you know, dressed
adult
as
human being.
an abstraction of a character, you know.
Yeah.
Or if it's Misty drawn voluptuous with big tits, it's like, obviously
Big
that's not
titty Misty.
that's not the same Misty. Like, obviously this isn't 10-year-old Misty from the fucking cartoon. This is an abstraction of Misty based on
Wait,
a
Victor,
root character design.
are you defending sexualizing children?
Yes, I am now.
Excellent.
Now I'm doing this. Now I'm getting back into the Greta argument.
Great, perfect, flawless. But yeah, all that to say, read Beastars if you have any inclination. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess the last thing that we can talk about as far as media recommendations would be I see this. Yes, you're very silly. Would be Norman Fetus's Trek across America.
I mean, we're not super deep into that yet.
Yeah, but you can give
But-
your first thoughts.
My first thoughts
Your
on
Twitch
Death
thoughts.
Stranding, because like initially I try not to look at anything about it, you know. I saw like the basic idea of like, I knew it was a hiking game, you know. And then
Sexy
we
hiking,
watched
right.
fucking Video Game Donkey's review of it, where he just fucking
He
slams
just
it.
shits right down
And,
its
like,
throat.
I looked at it and I was like, there's no way that it's that bad as what he's showing it, you know? And then I watched someone else's video where it made it look that fucking bad. And then I watched some dudes, I watched fucking Joseph Anderson playing it, and like, that guy's a total fucking nitpicky douche when it comes to video games. So like, obviously he's gonna have a bunch of fucking problems with it, and like, watching him play, he seemed like he was enjoying it, but he had already decided that there was so much wrong with the game that he can't possibly enjoy it at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Like, even if he is enjoying himself playing it, you know, he's already got his own confirmation bias in his head about like the problems he has with it.
Yeah.
Even though you can sit there and watch this guy like interact with the mechanics in the dumbest fucking ways and try to like, these fucking douchebag gamers who think that they're smarter than the game and therefore the game has to bend to the way that they want to play it. Oh, if the game isn't giving me absolute control, then it's failing. I want to be in absolute control of my character. And oh, if there's a rock, I should be able to jump over the rock. And like, the whole point of the game is that you can't jump over the rock. That's the conceit of the game. If you're trying to go over the conceit of the game, then yeah, you're not going to have any fun, and it's not going to be mechanically satisfying, because you decided that you didn't want to play the game the way that it wants you to play it. And that just pisses off some people, you know? Like YMS, who has to sit there and like, oh, how come I can fucking do this? It's like,
Why can't I put my dick in the rock?
it's denying my control. It's like, yeah, that's the idea of this game,
Like,
you know? There's plenty of games that'll let you do whatever the fuck you want. In this game, they want you to avoid the rocks. Just play the game the way it
But
wants
I
you to
want
play
to
it.
slam into the rock.
The whole point, the reason why you're not having a satisfying time climbing over all the fucking rocks is because the game is designed to make you feel bad for climbing over the rocks so that you'll stop climbing the rocks. That's game design. Jesus Christ. Stop climbing the fucking rocks. Don't carry too much shit. It's the idea of the game. And I think it's fun. Because my least favorite part of Metal Gear Solid 5 is having to fucking fight anything, because I don't care about shooting games and I hate stealth games, so it's really fucking annoying trying to play the game where they created this whole awesome open world sandbox and the only things I can do in that world are go fucking shoot guys. and engage with mechanics that I don't really give half a fuck about. This is a game where I can just walk around and appreciate the scenery and fucking be Norman Reedus and drink Monster Energy drinks. This is all I want my life to be.
You just want to be Norman Reedus.
I want to carry
Reedus
things around.
toting a
I want to
fetus.
not worry about too much shit and responsibility. Just want to deliver packages and fucking zone out and look at pretty mountains and breathe in fresh air and fucking have a fetus strapped to my chest and be Norman Fetus, the fucking fetus Reedus. Where am I going?
Norman Reedus, the fetus Reedus.
Did I go the wrong way? Was I supposed to keep going that way? Or no?
No,
Oh yeah, you gotta take the train.
That's
That's
you need to
right.
get I need to get the train. Yeah. Plus.
That's my Death Stranding rant.
Plus, Mega 64 made a fucking hilarious Death Stranding video, and
Which
everyone
the best
should
part
go watch
is that Hideo Kojima has been in their videos before.
so he watches all their
Yes,
shit.
and he will think it's hilarious. And Norman
It's
Reedus
so good.
did retweet it and
Acknowledged.
clearly enjoyed it quite a lot.
They did a great job, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking production design in that video is flawless and so good. I love Rocco's tiny ponytail. It's so
Yes.
good.
It's a great video. You should check it out.
Oh, man. If you guys... so good.
Yeah, having fun with Death Stranding. Probably like 10 to 15 hours into it.
Mm-hmm.
Not super far.Maybe I'll get sick of it by the end, you know? But so far, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Fucking
it's
building
neat.
roads and riding bikes around.
I mean, at least, you know, the cutscenes that you get in the first part of the game, like, some of that shit's genuinely,
Yeah,
like,
I
really
mean,
scary. You're
the
like,
aes-
oh, God.
The aesthetics are fucking amazing.
Ah.
Like, the monsters that they show you are fucking dope as shit. Like,
Oh,
all of the
yeah.
concepts are awesome, you know?
It's super cool. I love the mechanics of the world and, like, just the entire, like, not necessarily society, but the rules that are set up where, like, people void out if they're not incinerated in a certain period of time after their
Yeah.
death. Like, it's so cool.
It's great.
I love that.
It's awesome conceits to work with the world and mechanics they wanted to establish.
Yeah,
you know?
and how, like, you can't kill mules because they'll void and,
And they
create a
can't
bunch of
kill
fucking
you,
BTs.
you know? Like, nothing, it's a non-lethal, non-confrontational sort of game, which is neat.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Lots of convoluted story expositions to explain ridiculous game mechanics, which is
Yes.
great. People suddenly act like exposition dumps and story are Kojima's downside when, like, that's what made
Hasn't he
Metal
always
Gear
told
so
fucking
legendary.
insane,
you know?
complicated, goofy story?
That's what made it so much fun.
I also love that you fight the BTs with your piss and shit.
Yes.
That's
It's fucking
great.
great. It's super creative and
It's
entertaining.
super good.
It's fucking wonderful. It's disempowering, you know, like the idea of the game is sort of disempowerment and subversion and like taking the piss out of things.
It
you
is
know?
quite the
Where it's like,
opposite
yeah,
of a power
you,
fantasy.
You fight the bad guys by throwing your shit at them. Like that is, you know, it's absurd. It's grotesque.
It is. It's good. I love it.
You aren't a badass with a gun. You're a shit-slinging, desperate, fucking delivery boy, you know?
It's good. Yes.
Alright, is this episode over? We got through the
guess.
tutorial town, and I desperately want to make sure that we're still recording this
Yeah,
show.
definitely. Hey, guess what? Thanksgiving came and went, and I made deviled eggs, and I put way too fucking much mustard in them, and it
Oh
was
my
pretty
God.
funny.
You put so much mustard in the eggs.
It
oh
was
my
like
God.
a whole bottle of mustard.
I'm sitting there, we're making deviled eggs, and she puts in the egg yolks, and she puts in the if you guys don't
Mayonnaise.
know,
Oh,
deviled eggs,
yeah.
it's a hollowed out boiled egg, and then you take the egg yolks and you combine it with mayonnaise and mustard and paprika.
Yeah.
But Hope she puts the mayonnaise in, and Hope, for some reason, has an illogical hatred of mayonnaise. She just acts like it's the worst thing in the entire world. And it's to the point where I think you've memified it in your mind, where, like, you don't actually dislike mayonnaise that much. You just get so wrapped up in, like, the meme of hating mayonnaise that she puts, like, a bit of mayonnaise in there, and then she takes a bottle of mustard and just goes, like, first she goes... And, like, this mound of mustard is sprayed out. And I was like, damn, that's a lot of mustard. Like, I would think you just squirt a little bit in there. And then she looks at it for a second. And I almost go, like, that's too much mustard, huh? And then she squirts out the rest of the bottle. She doubles the mustard. So now there's just like this mound of mustard, and you look at it like, that's right, that's appropriate. And then we made it, and it's like the eggs come out like it's yellow, like it looks like mustard. Like
now,
you wouldn't
filling
think that there
for
was
deviled
eggs
eggs
in there.
is supposed to be yellow.
Well, it's usually whitish yellow,
But
you know, like it's like somewhere in between.
electric yellow.
Like, yeah, this is like mustard yellow.
Neon
Like, oh my god. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they were gross.
They were
just
really
tasted like
bad.
straight mustard.
They were really fucking bad. And so we ate them that
They're adorable.
day. The next day I had to go to work. And I'm driving into work at fucking 6:30 in the morning, and I just randomly think about the mustard deviled eggs and start laughing hysterically in my car.
Oh man. Alright guys, next time on Vic and Hope, we're gonna start talking about Japan. We needed the warm up. Even though now the warm up has been an hour and 13 minutes, and I'm already flexing my throat hard, but now we can start talking about Japan for 4 fucking hours or however long it takes.
Don't forget.
Stay tuned, guys.
Mustard for best condiment.
Good thing we've scared off any of the people that may have clicked this, even though they don't normally click our videos because they thought that it was Pokemon, and then they got a fucking giggling clusterfuck for like 45 minutes.
Oh.
It's okay. This is what we are.
It's
and
alright.
I love you. And, you know, we rat out the
Hey,
week.
you're not here for good content.
Yeah,
You're
if you want to
here,
do that, go check out content, Conrad's channel. If you want that content.
Can you pitch a tent? Maybe.
I can pitch a tent. I'm pitching a tent right now. Looking at this
Fully
girl.
torn.
Looking at Hope.
End this fucking episode. Oh my god.
The tent is pitched.
Please end this.